Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope everybody had a good New Year, Christmas, and all the holiday stuff, and made it back all right. So we're into last week of the course here, week 5, and got our Happy New Year picture up here. Also got our bright future ahead of us picture. So new year, new goals. Keep driving on. Just remember, New Year, this is the first day of a new book in your life, 365 pages. So that's a little quote here about writing, make sure you write a good book. And, also it's not about being the best, it's about being better than you were yesterday. So you're always improving uh, in life, and not just school, but life. Things happen. We can't look on the past, just focus on the future. Can't change, um, any bad stuff that happened in the past, or be it school, you weren't able to keep up or whatever the case is, but you can't change today and the future. So that's my little bit of inspiration for you there. So just remember, school, as I always harp on, everyday thing, not once a week, or with the holidays here, there's some of you that it's going to be like 3 weeks that you haven't done anything, and that's you. But again, the only for you to be you're the best you can be, you got to do school every day, or at least every other day, be the best at what you're going to be. So, all right, let's move into so upcoming week here, like this last week, so last video, unless you're in a course for the next week. Some of you may be graduating, so I mean, this might be the last one anyway. So, but we got a week 5 coming up. You got a couple, 3 chapters in the discussion. You've got it talks about the GoDaddy and the NFL commercial, the Janet Jackson wardrobe malfunction. So you got that under discussion, and you got 3 chapters. We got chapter 16, 17, 18. So planning and analysis, and marketing. And I don't know if any those of you might be thinking of a marketing career. It is a fascinating, ever-changing industry. Everything we look at and we don't even realize that anymore that's marketing in it. Most of you are probably Facebook people, social media people, and there's marketing inserted in there everywhere. If you watch TV, different things, marketing. So I mean, it's just everywhere. As a marketer, if you're into that, planning it and analyzing what works, what doesn't work, that kind of carries over into measuring the effectiveness of ads. There's things that work, things that don't work. And part of marketing is figuring that out. So that there's a lot of terminology and concepts and stuff in these chapters here. Last chapter goes over a little bit about promotion overview, trade promotions, things like that. Working with what's called co-branding, different things. And so just different things to look at on the marketing thing. On the discussion post, mentioned like the NFL thing. So NFL might be a good example. It has to do with all 3 of these chapters on marketing and the message. How do you retain sales or customers, depending on the cases. This past year, a lot of the reports show that the NFL has lost a lot of viewership for a lot of reasons. Even back when that Janet Jackson thing happened years ago, they lost a lot of viewers over that, but not like they have this past year. There's several reasons for that, and these chapters kind of talk different things. What you have to look at on the messaging. And I give an analogy. If you go to the theater today and you go see a movie, and about 3 minutes into the movie, one of the actors gets out of character and actually looks at you and makes some sort of political statement, whatever it be, and then goes back in character and does the movie. You didn't pay for that. The movie's been ruined. And so, you got the things that happened this year in the NFL with the guys kneeling and different things. And regardless of your views on that, I'm not talking about right or wrong view. I'm talking about customers or fans are not paying for that. They are paying to watch, to be entertained by a sport. And so those are some of the things that contribute to lower viewership. I know personally, I don't watch the NFL and haven't for the last couple of years, not because of that one event, but because of several events with them. Because now this is my personal view. I view them as it's a business instead of a sport anymore, and the business has taken a position where they reward bad behavior. You get you have a lot of NFL people drunk driving, getting on drugs, get arrested, beating women, different negative things, not just the kneeling thing at the anthem. And so I know a lot of people, same thing. They've stopped watching the NFL, even though we loved football. It just depends. But again, apply that to marketing. Okay, what do companies do or can do, be it NFL or anybody, to do to change the situation around to get those customers or the image they've created for themselves. So, and that's what these 3 chapters kind of cover is, how to go about things, how to, what sort of message a company is sending, or how do you change the message and the impact of the message. So different things. One of the chapters here talks about, the NFL halftime. Is it worth it to spend those millions of dollars on a 30-second or a 1-minute ad? So again, the message, and are they effective? Are they not effective? How do they impact sales? So you got a lot in there, to look at. So, all right. What else do we got? So, okay, so you got 3 chapters. You got the discussion. You got no homework this week. So, but you do have the quiz and the final. All right, and then the evaluation. I always ask everybody to do an eval at the end of the course. Let us know if there's anything that was wrong, or you notice something that should be fixed, or if everything's great, it's great. Either way, good, bad or good or bad, let us know. That way we know where we can fix things or how we're doing. So, again, last week, so those of you graduating, congratulations. Those of you that are still moving on, I'll see you probably next week in another course. So, otherwise, if you got any questions or anything, let me know. And almost forgot, those of you know that I got my grandkid, but back December 7th had a second grandson. So just let me know what's in this picture, and that way I know you had you watched the video. But anyway, everybody have a good good week and everything. So get in touch if you need anything. Take care.